Alright. Alright, I got 5 hives and they're pretty rocking. So the weakest one is all the way on the left. I just expanded it from a 5-frame nuke. They had kind of just filled out, or barely filling out, so I expanded them now to an 8-frame. I added, excuse me, I'm out of breath. It's hot too. It is hot, y'all. Alright, so I added 2 frames of brood, like real strong brood, 2 or 3 frames of brood from other hives. 2 other hives, and then I also added like 2 frames of, or excuse me, 1 frame of honey, and then like 1 frame of honey and bee bread and pollen. So they got some resources. One of those frames of honey I put on another super. I put 2 hive bodies now, 8 frames on it. So the bottom is full of like, mostly full of brood. Yeah, I put like 4 or 5, excuse me, 5 or 6 frames of brood. And then like maybe just 2 frames, 1 empty frame, and then like 1 frame of bee bread and pollen and honey. All right, and then the next one up I put just a frame of brood, like a heavy frame of brood about to hatch, I think, and then a frame with honey just to kind of pull them up a little bit. The other hives were rocking. They're pretty much full, you know, hive bodies full of brood. And then the tops are mostly full of honey. Some of them can still use a little bit more space. And then I put like empty frames, you know, for the spots where I pulled out brood from those hives. So I'm going to feed my 3, you know, newest ones. My 2 strongest ones all the way on the right. They're good on their own. I'm going to probably even pull more honey off them before winter. But I need to feed now these 3. Just sugar water. No pollen patties necessary. They got enough pollen in there as it is. I don't see much more increase, at least with small hive beetles. I did have a few. Even though I got chickens in there, they don't scratch around it enough. So I had a handful, like maybe 3 or 4, you know, in some small hive beetle traps. But it didn't look like there were many more in them, so I just let them be. That's it. Oh yeah, me and Karen and I removed the biggest hive the other day from that 3-story, or 3 floors up in a condo in Carolina Forest. Oh my god, and that was exhausting and scary up on the scaffold with kind of some metal frames on the sides, but nothing behind and in front of me. Had a bungee cord behind me in case we kind of step back, I don't fall. But whew, and then it was just covered. Took a honey bath. Oh my god, I was covered in honey. But she got a bunch, so it was good. We got her done.